What makes a woman unstoppable? Is it her strength, her patience, her courage, or her wisdom? The truth is, it's all of these and more. Every year during Navratri, India celebrates that unstoppable energy for 9 powerful nights. 9 nights, 9 forms of the goddess. 9 incredible stories, each showing a different face of womanhood. The fighter, the creator, the nurturer, the destroyer, the guide, and more. This isn't just mythology, it's a festival that says, look closely, the goddess still lives here. The first night begins with Shailaputri, the daughter of the Himalayas. In her earlier birth as Sati, she was married to Lord Shiva. But when her father insulted Shiva in front of kings and sages, she could not bear the humiliation. In protest, she gave up her life in the fire of sacrifice. To continue her divine mission, she was reborn as Parvati, known as Shailaputri, wife of Shiva. Riding a bull, holding a trident and lotus, she symbolizes strength and dignity. Her story teaches, even after deep loss, a woman rises again, stronger than before. On the second night, the goddess appears as Brahmacharini. Parvati, determined to marry Shiva, undertook a penance so intense that the world itself stopped to watch. She ate only fruits, then only leaves, and finally gave up all food and water, living only on her devotion. For thousands of years she meditated, and at last her penance won Shiva's heart. This form represents patience, discipline, and faith. Her story says, if your devotion is unshakable, even destiny must bow. The third night brings Chandraghanta. After marrying Shiva, Parvati adorned her forehead with a crescent moon in the shape of a bell. When demons threatened the world, she mounted her tiger and charged into battle, her bell ringing loud enough to shake the heavens. She struck fear into evil and gave courage to the innocent. Chandraghanta's stories show that when gentleness turns to fury against injustice, no demon can stand. The fourth night celebrates Kushmanda, the creator of the universe. When there was nothing but darkness, the gods prayed for light. The goddess smiled, and with that smile, the sun began to shine. The planets took their place, and life began. She created the world from her own divine energy. Kushmanda's story teaches us that joy and optimism are not small things. They are forces powerful enough to build entire universes. On the fifth night, the goddess is worshipped as Skandamata, mother of Kartikeya, also called Skanda. When the demon Taraksura became unstoppable, it was Kartikeya who led the armies of the gods against him. Skandamata raised and blessed her son into the commander who would bring victory. She carries him on her lap while still holding weapons to protect. Her story shows that motherhood and power go hand in hand. A mother's love creates the heroes of tomorrow. The sixth night is dedicated to Katyayani. Once the demon Mahisasur grew so mighty that neither man nor god could kill him. So the gods combined their energies into a blazing light, and from it the goddess was born as Katyayani. Fierce and radiant, she rode a lion and fought Mahisasur for 9 long days. And nights before finally slaying him, her story is the heart of Navratri, proof that no matter how powerful evil becomes, courage and justice will always prevail. The seventh night belongs to Kalaratri, the fiercest form of the goddess. When two demons, Shumba and Nishumba, unleashed terror, she took on a terrifying form. Hair unbound, skin black as midnight, eyes like fire. She stormed into their armies, breathing flames, and destroyed them completely. Though fearsome to look at, she protects her devotees and removes ignorance and fear. Her story reminds us, do not be afraid of darkness. When the goddess is with you, even night bows down. On the eighth night, the goddess becomes Mahagauri, pure and shining. After years of penance in the forest, Parvati's body was covered in dirt and ash. Lord Shiva bathed her into the waters of the Ganga, and she emerged radiant, glowing like the moon. This is Mahagauri, the giver of peace, forgiveness, and renewal. Her story says no matter how hard the struggle, purity and grace will always return. And finally, the ninth night reveals Siddhidatri, the supreme form of the goddess. She is surrounded by gods, sages, and yogis who come to receive siddhis, that is, divine powers and knowledge. Even Lord Shiva worshipped her, and it is through her blessings that he gained his powers. Siddhidatri's story tells us that the ultimate victory is inner wisdom and self-realization are the highest gifts of all. 9 nights, 9 stories, 9 lessons of Shakti. And while they may sound like ancient tales, look closer. These goddesses still walk among us today. Shailaputri lives in the woman who refuses to bend when insulted or disrespected. Brahmacharini in the student who sacrifices comfort for her dreams. Chandraghanta in the protector who rises to defend her family. Kushmanda in the woman whose smile brightens an entire room. Skandamata in the mother or mentor who raises leaders and warriors. Katyayani in the activist who fights against injustice. Kalaratri in the survivor who faces her deepest fears and conquers them. Mahagauri in the healer who forgives and restores peace. And Siddhidatri in the teacher who spreads wisdom and opens doors of knowledge. Navratri is not just a festival, it is a reminder that the goddess is not a story from the past. She is here now in every woman you know, and in every woman you are.